They can't get straight when it's a date. According to a new survey, the majority of single people no longer know if they're actually on a real date or just hanging out. 69% said they've been at least somewhat confused during an outing with someone they're interested in. And texting may be to blame, says one expert. There's no longer any formality in dating. It's become very much a culture of getting a text at 9 o'clock saying, hey, what's happening? Where are you? Do you want to meet up? It's become so ambiguous. Tell me about it. I just got the exact same text from Lou Dobbs just now. Lou. Singles also can't seem to define what a date is. Some say it's a planned one-on-one hangout. Others a planned evening with a group of friends. And I happen to call it that special time when I dump your remains in a nearby quarry with the rest of those who disappoint me. All right, Joanne. Mm-hmm. This never happens to you because hockey players make their intention clear when they ask you out, I imagine.
Yeah, but then they get traded, so you don't have to worry about that. So I went on to UrbanDictionary.com, which is where I get all my definitions. Here are three. Yeah. Dating is a lost art, virtually non-existent in the 21st century. Mm-hmm. Another, when the man pays.
Yeah.
And the last definition, my favorite, the one thing you can't get if you're on this website.
Nice. Very good.
So that explains a lot about me and my dating at the moment.
Oh, always the hot girls say, I can't get a date.
And they were the ugly ducklings in school.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I was so fat. But then it actually is true with her. She wasn't very attractive.
No.
I don't believe that for a second.
I wore the back brace.
Yeah, she wore a back brace. We talked about this. That's why she's normal, because she wore a back brace. People who wear back braces when they're young are always normal. It's in my book, Back Braces and You, which is now in its 14th printing.
Wow.
Yes, and in 70 languages, including Esperanto.
To be fair, though, each printing was only one word of the book.
That is true. Yeah, and it's a tattoo on my lower back. So it's really the printing. You have to, in order to read it, you have to take my clothes off. Tucker, I have no idea what happened to this. I believe this whole texting thing to be true. That it's easier for men who fear rejection to do this, and it's been a benefit to men and not a benefit to women because they don't understand commitment anymore.
The wisest thing said today, there's nothing ambiguous about dating.
Yes.
Never have been. Men still want to get laid above all, and women want some kind of relationship and commitment. The only difference now is it's much easier for men. They're getting laid more than ever, and there's no obligation at all to even pretend to want to commit or have any kind of relationship. Women have been completely disempowered, thanks feminism, and they have to run around and pretend that it's somehow empowering to get used by tons of dudes. And I don't think maybe some of them are into it, but I think a lot of them feel pretty sad about that. No one ever says it out loud because you're like some kind of right-wing, I don't know, betrayer of the cause if you say that out loud.
Yeah, well, you just said it out loud.
Well, I'm not a chick. Yeah. I can say that.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
You're right, Mikey? Who's really at fault here? Radical Islam?
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of radical Islam.
Yes. A burqa would solve these problems.
It would.
Yes.
Or
a hijab.
Controv, but it would.
Yes.
So when I came to the UK, from the UK to the US, I learned about this whole structure of hanging out, then dating, then going exclusive. I'm looking at you, Joe. I don't know why. I'll look this way.
Don't look at me.
And then finally, becoming a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's 4 tiers of relationship level before you kind of become, dedicated to the person that you think is lovely. In the UK, you meet someone and it's like, hey, Joe, I think you're really nice. Let's go out for a drink, and then we have a bit of a kiss and a cuddle, and then kind of that's it. I don't see like 19 other girls.
Yeah.
I
is
like
that why
you, and that's what? But
is that why your country's going to hell then? Because you're skipping all of these levels of commitment and interest. You make me sick to my stomach.
No, you've not let me finish. I think dating is amazing. I think it's something I missed out on as a kid because I lived in Britain.
No, when I lived in England, they always talked about that, like, you meet at a bar, and next thing you know, you're living together. Andy, you dated a stone gargoyle for 3 years before you realized it wasn't even human.
Yeah, but it wasn't exclusive.
It actually was quite wonderful.
Look, to me, it was clear that we weren't dating. It's just the gargoyle, after 3 years, wanted to move in.
Oh, no.
And I was like, no, you're in an outdoor relationship. I think this study makes a lot of sense for younger people.
Yes.
But I'm guessing older, like younger people, it's like, is it a date? Is it not a date? Whatever. We're hanging out, having fun. Older people might be a little more clear on things because the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Like when you're in your 20s, it's easy to be, whatever, we're doing whatever. In your 30s and 40s, there's probably a bigger sense of, I don't want to be wasting my time.
Yeah. You know,
with chlamydia, too.
So you find, well, I wouldn't know about that. So I think you do find out what the hell is going on.
Andy, sorry, just become a man. Look, Tucker mentioned getting laid. I think that's really cool. Mention the word sex or something. At least in the 3 minutes that you're talking about, just say sex. Because that's what it's about. It's about sex and about getting as much sex as you can.
And it's about labels is the big thing. So no one wants to label it a date because then that means we're dating, which means it's going somewhere, when guys really just want to fool around for the most part.
But why don't women demand more than that? I mean, some women, I guess, don't want more,
because
but a lot of them do.
then they stop texting you.
So the
and I don't get to eat anymore.
It's about her eating.
No, but then they ask to be traded.
No, is that what happened?
Yeah. They've just lost your number, that's all. But they don't want to text
you. But you know what it is? To the Western Conference.
But you know, it's funny. The ambiguity disappears for one sex as they age. You need to know. A woman can't be wasting her time with a guy. And the problem with New York is there are guys in their 30s and their 40s and their 50s who are deliberately ambiguous because they can be.
Yeah.
They can still date you and then say, you know, I thought we were just having a good time.
So how many unhappy women does that add up to? A lot, an awful lot, in my experience.
Yeah. Hang on. I know lots of single American girls in New York City who are playing the field and enjoying this whole dating thing.
How many are
They're
37?
lacrosse players.
How many of them are 37 years old?
Well, if you come to my birthday party tomorrow night, you will see exactly, and that's why Andy's
Where is it? What's the address, Mikey? Where is your birthday party?
It's actually right now.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we got to go.
We're getting there afterwards.
We got to go. I don't know what happened to the time.